Family wedding toast that accidentally exposed a lifetime of lies. The champagne was flowing, the string quartet was playing something expensive, and my mother-in-law Eleanor stood up to give the big announcement at our rehearsal dinner. Now you have to understand, Eleanor treats my husband's brother Trevor like a literal saint. Meanwhile, we're the responsible ones who pay our own mortgage. Eleanor clinked her glass, looking all regal in her silk dress. Everyone, she beamed, as a special wedding gift to my son and his new bride, I've decided to use the family trust to pay off Trevor's gambling debts. The room went dead silent. My husband Mark dropped his fork. It hit the china like a gunshot. See, that family trust was actually the money Mark's late father left specifically for our future kids' education. Eleanor kept smiling, that fake, sugary, sweet smile. Family supports family, she purred. And Trevor just needs a fresh start. I felt the heat crawling up my neck. I didn't scream. I didn't make a scene. I just took a slow, deliberate sip of my water, leaned back and said, "Oh, Eleanor, you mean the trust account I had the executor locked down last Tuesday?" Her smile didn't just fade, it evaporated. "What are you talking about?" she stammered, her hand starting to shake. "I noticed the unusual inquiry from your IP address on the banking portal," I said, loud enough for the whole table to hear. "So, I called the estate lawyer. Since Mark is the primary beneficiary, and not you, we moved the funds into a private restricted holding." Trevor's face went from pale to bright red. "You can't do that. That's my money." "No, Trevor," Mark finally spoke up, his voice like ice. "That's our children's future, which you were going to blow on a weekend in Vegas." Eleanor tried to pivot, looking at the guest with watery eyes. How could you be so cruel on such a happy night? I stood up, smoothed out my dress, and looked her right in the eye. "The only thing cruel here, Eleanor, is trying to steal from your unborn grandkids to fund a 30-year-old man's mistakes. If you want to help him, sell your Lexus. We didn't stay for dessert, and honestly, it was the best sleep I've had in years."